Okay, we're gonna look at the spine and the rib cage now. We're going to look at front and a back view. We're going to use again thinking about the basic skeleton. So what we're dealing with here, spine, the rib cage. Think about the lungs inside the rib cage, which are attached to the spine. So we're going to do a front and a back view because it looks quite different from the two viewpoints. So again, starting off, thinking about proportion, do a basic curve. So this is for the front view. If we think approximately where the sort of shoulder blades would be, we're drawing a line there, the circle for the bottom of the neck, and then this basic kind of oval shape that represents the rib cage. We'll do so. That's for the front view, and then for the back view, we're actually dealing. If we think about the shape of the spine again, it actually curves in this direction into the waist here. Again, we'll put in this marker line. Okay, and then we'll draw in the where the neck joins it, and then the rib cage. Okay, that's our basic map. So that's the basic shape of it. Now if we move into a little bit more detail and think about how the chest sort of recedes down towards the waist. Again, thinking about the lungs, thinking about anatomy a little bit. So think about roughly the shape of the lungs inside the chest here. So you've got the two lungs inside there, and then you've got, just think three-dimensionally as well. So we've got this kind of line representing the back of the lungs. They go around the back. Sorry about some of my lines are a bit scratchy, but okay, and then you can just darken up the lines we can actually see here, and lines that we can't see that are just describing the shape there can be paler. Okay, so that's mapped that out. Okay, so if we think about the spine now, so the spine, so actually this line here is actually describing the curve of the front of the rib cage. Think about the spine, that's actually, if you think about it along the back here, actually following this curve. Okay, and again the spine is absolutely central to supporting the body. So again, quite a clearly defined spine coming up into the neck here, curving across the back of the rib cage and the lungs there, and then coming down centrally towards the pelvis. Okay, again use the contour lines just to describe the form. So it's this kind of cylindrical shape. Okay, hoping this is going to come out clearly on the camera. Okay, we can have this frontal line here just describing the front of the rib cage. Okay, and really a lot of it now is just defining the lines. Okay, so that's basically our kind of torso area. Okay, the rest is building on top of that. You can start to think about the head position on top of the spine here, so space there. It's a basic oval shape. Okay, so those are the shapes really. That's basically it. So we'll do the back view. So if we think we've got the spine again along the back here. Again, don't the spine is such an important part of the body. It's don't see it as a minor detail. It's really central here. So again, mapping out the contours, thinking now in 3 dimensions, and then again we've got the rib cage. You can start to think here as well. This is sort of beginning to describe the top of the shoulders here. Okay, and then we've got again this kind of sort of oval shape of the lungs. Again, if we're thinking this is the back view, okay, so actually when you look at this, you know, the shapes we're dealing with here are still very simple. Yeah. Okay, we'll think about the head again. So you know, and again, thinking in terms of simple shapes with the head at first. So this is kind of attached to the top of the spine here. Okay. And then we've got this beginning of the almost a tail on the end of the spine here, where it joins up with the pelvis. Again, I would encourage you to look at anatomical drawings, because if you know what's going on underneath the skin in terms of the bones, the muscles, in the internal organs, you'll have a much more believable drawing in the long run. Okay, so those are those basic shapes for beginning to describe the spine, the rib cage and the torso.